Good afternoon. Whew, I have a headache. This from trying to put this deck into order. Again, I think there is no order. But this is called the Tarot of the Silicon Dawn, which I thought would be interesting because, as a former computer programmer, I'm kind of into silicon, I guess you could say. That sounded weird. Maybe I just shouldn't say it that way. But anyway, kind of into computers, so I thought, well, this will be interesting. It's beyond interesting. Either this person is brilliant or they're a lunatic. One or the other. This is the box that comes in, and in case yours comes well shuffled like mine did, you're going to want to pay attention to this lid if you want to put them in order, because this is key. The book doesn't help much. Helps a little bit, but not enough. So there's the major arcana, and as you can see, there's more than the usual cards. The same thing for the four suits: cups, swords, pentacles, wands, and there's even extras. Basically, there's a void, V-O-I-D suit. I'm not even going to try to explain it, but it's a nice box. It's low scarabeo and has everything from Amazon. Somebody made sure to sit on it before they sent it to me. And it says 2011, so I guess this has been around for a while. I saw a couple reviews on YouTube. They kind of go on for a long time. But if that shows up at all, based on angling it, I can't tell, honestly. But there's a rubbery, like an emboss. Is that what you call it? It's here too. It might show up better there. There. I think that showed it because you see a glare. It's probably better to do something like this in the sun in terms of showing it. But it comes with this chunky book. Most of it's English. Instead of the normal, each language gets its own amount. This got, I can't find it. This got 77 pages of English. And the poor other languages got chopped off, so they're probably lost. Unless this is something that's more familiar in those other languages. But I don't think so. I'm going to read the very first thing written in the book, other than the date, 2011, the fact that it's by Margaret Trolf, or Egypt Urnash. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. Let's see. Okay, I guess I won't be reading the very first thing in the book. That would be, we live in the beginning of an age transformed into near magic by the advent of microelectronics and the internet. Okay, that would be the first thing. But once you get to the guidebook proper, some notes on tarot. Tarot is a big pack of lies and misinterpretations. Does that tell you what you're about to step into? Yes. At least within, the first two sentences, up until Pamela Smith drew images on all 78 cards. At least she gets mentioned early on, and it goes on to give this person's perspective on, everything's kind of gotten old in tarot, I guess, in 2011, and how a lot of this is based on old Christian views of the world, blah, 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 blah. But it is interesting reading. It is confusing to me, but I'm a Smith-Waite kind of person, kind of. But here they are, and this is best I can tell. There's 2 extra cards, and there's not much reason to hold it up to a standard tarot card, but just in case, it's smaller, much smaller. So they're kind of good if, you like to shuffle smaller cards. The tarot, that's the signature card. That's what the backs look like. I'm not sure what that is. A spiraling galaxy or the universe or something. Embossed again, if that's showing up embossed again. I flipped one over. Dadgummit. And some of these are and some of these aren't, if you call that embossing. Like this one here, it's really subtle, but there's a wheel and you can kind of feel it and you can kind of see it. I probably can't hold it in such a way that you can see it. I'm shooting for the glare on it. I don't think so. Sorry. You'll just have to get it and try it. But we start out with this white with the black back card. I have no idea what it is. And here, I don't even think it says. Nope, it just shows it. So you can see there that that's the first card. That's the major arcana right there. If I'm not moving it too fast. And then you got history with an X, which means it could really be a replacement for the 10th card, fortune. Then you got 3 fools. The fool, the fool, the fool. There's actually another fool, but we'll get to that. And then I put a little crystal here to kind of separate the normal, what appears to be kind of normal, you know, magician, high priestess, emperor, empress, emperor, hierophant, you know, blah, 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 blah. Lovers, chariots, interesting. 2 people, 1 thing, robot. That's interesting. And it ends with the universe, which is embossed because I can feel it, but I won't try to pick it up. And you encounter your first void card, which I won't even try to explain it, but it's a 0, much like the Fool. But on this one you can just see a little butterfly, and as it flies across there it's leaving a trail of dust. I don't think it's smoke because butterflies aren't jet propelled. a little fairy dust or butterfly dust behind it. So let's move on to what you could call normally the suits. I guess you still call them that, but yeah, like I said, I developed a headache trying to put this in order. Here are the cups, and you'll see they're not the normal 7 and then 7 more, so 14. So I had to lay them out as 8 and 8, which is 16. And you ask, why is there 16? Because there's a 99 card right here between after the 10 and before the queen. And this queen, king, and I believe this stands for Chevalier. I don't know how to say it, but a knight. And then a page. That might be the only normal card in the whole deck. This person in a puffy winter jacket. But let's try it. This is another void card at the end of this suit. And best I can tell, they're having some kind of dance or party somewhere. I don't know if you can see any of that at all. Hopefully a little bit of it. And that was the cups. This is the swords. At least there's some things to recognize in this. The suit names. But there we go again with the 8 and the 8. And where's the 99 card? 99 card in this case is this poor little pathetic little critter. Wants her balloon, but look what's coming at her. All these nuclear weapons. Those are bombs, and a lot of them. Oh my goodness. And here's this void card. I'll try again to show it. I can see it. I can see someone in a spacesuit with a cord tethered to a vehicle of some kind. I don't know if that's showing up at all. Sorry. I think even if I was outside in the sun, this would be difficult. So that's a bit of a challenge with these cards. How you're supposed to use them to read for somebody is, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. For me, just to play around with, sure. I have never encountered anything like this, ever. But then again, I have limited tarot oracle experience. Here we are again, 8 and 8. And this time the 99 looks like it says 1 up. These are what? What suit is this? Pentacles? Little star with a circle around it? Yep. And it's like, oh, that one's a bit easier to see for some reason. I see a person, but it looks like they're standing on a beach and the sun's setting. Best I can tell. That one might show up a little better, hopefully. Let's keep going. So the last official suit is the what? Wands? Is that wands? Oh, I see a lot of sticks, so I'm going to guess that's wands. Yep, wands. Always helps to have that thing. There's 8 and 8 again. What's the 99th card? Oh, this little fetus in this ball, but with tons of earth around them. That's different. Interesting. I kind of like it. I'm kind of confused by it, but hey. It's good to get shaken up every now and then, right? I can't tell you what this is. It looks like some deserty place. I can't see if there's a person. It looks hot. Hopefully I'm getting any of that. I doubt it. Sorry. Okay, and the last extra suit, kinda, I'm not sure. It's probably the controversial one, even though to me it's just a cartoon. But you may not like it. A little nudity there with 2 other ladies or things. A vulture with some kind of light coming out the tip of its wing. I forget what she's called. She is Legend. I believe the book even says she don't know why she did She is Legend. But she's like pulling open her panties. And then another Fool card. And then this was ALEPH, Elf card. And then a card that's simply the front and the back, but the back and the back. So, wow. Let's not end with this showing. So we'll cover that up with the book. There we go. And that is not so quick, but worth the little extra time to show the tarot of the Silicon Dawn. And I'm off to find an aspirin. Because it definitely confirmed that I'm old, because I had trouble just putting it in order until I saw the flap on the box. With that, I'll say peace.